What's up, everyone? Someone talking smack about Nebraska? All right, guys. Let me know if the music is good for you guys, and if you guys can hear my voice. All right. Okay. All right, cool. All right, guys. We are here. We are ready. How is everyone doing? What's up, Dennis? What's up, FSBS? Let's go. Hello, just Marcin for now. I like that name. It's good to see you too. Thank you for being here. Hello, Alicia. Singing Bird. Catherine, of course. KK. All the homies are here. All the soul homies. The soul fam is here. Let's go. I like that mushroom. I got keys. I like that mushroom very, very much. Hello, Anahita. Okay. All right. So today, someone brought the attention that it seems to me that there's lots of light workers still, you guys included, and whoever watches this replay, that there has been you guys already know what it is that you guys want to do, and a lot of you guys are going to be starting to make your own money in your own way. And the problem is that us light workers work so much from love and from heart, and it is difficult for us to make money here because in this world, to make money, you have to basically step on each other. Lots of competition and lots of low vibrations is how you make money. But that is absolutely not true. And this is one of the reasons why we are here as well as light workers, to change the system. We can make money by exchanging of energies. Exchanging for what that you already have, the value that you're giving. And it is an equal value. So the point here is that you as a light worker come in with a very, very valuable set of not just abilities but skills as well. You came in here for a reason and for a purpose, right? A lot of you guys are going to be just spreading the messages online. A lot of you guys are going to be actually creating things online, creating businesses and all that stuff, right? Because it's absolutely needed. But you have to get over the hump of the money block that you have right now. The reason why you can't make money, the reason why you can't have abundance, and the reason why you can't just move forward with action is because there is a blockage in your root chakra that is causing you to believe that you don't deserve money, baby. Yes. You've been programmed to believe that the way to make money is by stepping on people. You've been programmed to believe that the way to make money is by becoming a slave to a corporation. You've been programmed to believe that the only way to make money is by stepping on the little guy. And so when you try to make money off of this vibration, it just doesn't go well. Because that's not your vibration. Your vibration is not down here. You're up here. You're in the abundance. So the thing is, we have to switch our mindset when it comes to money. We have to stop fearing it as well. We have to stop looking at it like it's impossible to do this. It's impossible to make money, right? A lot of us think this way. Even if we tell ourselves, no, I can make money, money's abundant, money is love. But there's something inside that just doesn't believe that yet. It's because of your programming and your fears. I'll tap into your energy in a little bit, all right? Let me just say these a couple things first because I believe this is very important. I miss you guys, miss all you guys. After long, these days have been working on my solar plexus and heart chakra. Hope it's doing better. That's awesome, FSBS. I'm glad that you are working on your solar plexus. That's awesome. Keep doing it though, by the way. Keep doing it. So if you find yourself, and here's the thing, guys. You don't, you don't have to make a YouTube channel. You don't have to spread the message of spirituality. All you have to do is spread your love and your light wherever it is that you're going, right? So you can just have a regular, like normal career, right? Maybe in insurance or something, who knows, right? But you're spreading your love and you're spreading your light there and your abundance there, right? So it's more of like a mindset of a manifesting mindset. Manifesting money to you because you deserve it. Because it's gonna bring you freedom, right? And when money brings you freedom, it also brings you security. And when we are in a state of survival, we are looking for our security. And the problem with being in a state of survival, your root chakra is blocked. It's unhealed. You want to have it flowing. You want to be balanced, right? What up, Ridma? Hello, KT. How do I find a friend who is awakened? Honestly, I don't resonate with a lot of people after I awakened. I'm not able to share what's going on in my life with people in my closest circle. Yeah, we have a Discord called the Lighthouse for obvious reasons. It is a Discord for community for Lightworkers. We all think the same. We all do the same. We're all going through the same thing. We're all going through an intense darkening of the soul, spiritual awakening, all these other things. And all the people that you see here as well, including the mods, we're all there. We're all healers, and we're all a soul tribe there. So if you want to find your soul fam, the link is in the video description down below for the Lighthouse Lightworker community. Okay. So like I said, guys, and you're feeling the same way, Anahita? At this moment, it is difficult for us to meet in person. It is difficult to find people in person at times, especially if you're in a place that is not as spiritual, I guess, and at least not open-minded to spirituality. But man, you can go to online and just look up any type of meetings anywhere, right? Like any type of spiritual meetings, right? I'm sure there's centers, like places that have centers that have chakra healing, balancing centers. They're everywhere, honestly. Where I live, at least in the United States, there's a bunch of them, you know? Holistic places as well, and get-togethers and all these things. Yoga, like if you guys go take yoga classes, you'll find people that are spiritual there, right? You just gotta have to get out there a little bit, right? And by the way, like the thing is, it is very, 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 very important for you to be in a community. That's why we have the Lighthouse. Again, as we were discussing on the last live when it came to root chakra blockage, if you guys haven't seen that live yet, go check it out. It's super informative. But one of the root chakra blockages was family matters, right? So if you don't have your tribe, if you don't have your people, right? And again, it doesn't have to be your immediate family, right? Your tribe could be anybody, okay? It could be the people in the lighthouse, right? If you don't have something like that, like a support system, right? Where you're all vibing together, that's gonna cause root chakra blockages, 100%. All right, how to subscribe? Subscribe to my YouTube. There should be a subscribe button somewhere on here actually, or you can just go to my name and then go to my YouTube channel and just click subscribe there. Should be there. If you're talking about the lighthouse, go to the video description down below and click on the link where it says the Discord community, and then you'll automatically join from there. What's up, Pushel? I know you've been cooking. Yes, I have. I have been cooking. I like that. I like that. That little whatever it's called. The little. What is it? A paraphrase? No, it's not a paraphrase. Metaphor? What is it? I don't know. I like the little saying. Yes, I feel people's energies today. Unlike crowds. I don't like crowds now. Yeah. Oh, see. So this is another thing too, guys. Ever since the portal opening on the 20th of June, a lot of us are way more tapped in now. So if you guys are feeling like you guys are having ascension symptoms and you guys are feeling, nauseous and like all these things, if you guys are feeling all these things, there's no worry, okay? You're just upgrading. You're removing all your toxins and you're upgrading to your crystalline body, basically, right? 5D body. Your original self. That's right. Your 5D self is your original self. Edgar, I really had this question. If being a light worker is just a label, we all are our souls, but most of them have not been awakened yet due to their conditioning. Is it true? Everybody that has a soul is a light worker. Pretty simple, right? Because you have light. Now, there are different types of light workers that come in with different types of missions. Okay? The reason why you're called a light worker is because you're here to bring light. That's it, right? You have a purpose and you're here to spread your light, right? Now, if there are light workers that have not yet, humans that have not yet reached their soul, reached their divinity, reached their upper chakras, then they haven't reached that version of themselves that is a light worker. Does this make sense, right? So they're not light workers yet, right? But when they do, when they reach their divinity and they figure out their soul's purpose, right? All that stuff, they're automatically a light worker now because they had Kundalini, they had activation, and now they can clear their energy with Kundalini and Prana energy, right? Accessing your emotional body and your mental body. So when you're able to, which by the way, all you guys are doing right now, right? Now, when you're able to do these things, you're able to clear your energy now, right? You can have a Kundalini and just clear your energy with your thoughts and transmute. And by you doing this, you have a higher frequency in your aura. So now you're going to be walking around in public and people are going to just automatically feel your energy, bro. So that automatically makes you a light worker, right? That's a good question though. I'm gonna make my next YouTube video, by the way, will be explaining. I know my last YouTube video, not too many people liked it, but it's all good. It has very good information in it, by the way. Don't get fooled by the title. It's not what you think, okay? It's very good info. But the next video that I'm going to be creating is about the 12 types of light workers, okay? And it is going to be very informative, and each one of you guys is at least one of those. You guys, some of you guys might even be 2 or 3 versions of Lightworkers. And you guys, a lot of you guys came in with different types of purposes, and it's not just one purpose, right? Um, it could be just spreading your light in a certain place, having soul contact with some other people, or creating a YouTube channel or whatever, right? Edgar, definitely admire you, brother. All the best to you. Thank you so much, Matt. I appreciate you. I appreciate that very, very much from the bottom of my heart. All right. I love every single one of you guys, man. We are all here to succeed. Okay, that's what we're here to do. Make no mistake about it. We are here to succeed, and we will. What's up, Mag? Nice to see you too. Let's go within a brook, soul fam. Let's go. What up, Queen Alien? It is my original self, and I got in more closer. All right, let me just speak about the money blockages a little bit, because I know this is a little bit important, and then I'll get to tapping into your guys' energy. Okay? Which, by the way, guys, I really want you guys, like, seriously, okay? I want you guys to start to be able to be aware of your own divinity. Start to be able to be aware of your own voices in your head, right? You can tap into your own energy too. It doesn't always have to be me, right? I can do it, of course. I can always do it. I always want to help. But I want you guys to evolve as well. I want you guys to be able to do this on your own as well. Be able to tap in on your own as well, and give yourself your own, come up with your own conclusions, right? Be more aware, guys. Be more aware of your feelings, of your thoughts, of what causes you triggers. All of these things are gonna up your intuition, right? And it's gonna be much easier to figure out what it is that the universe wants for you. You're welcome, Rajesh Shwari. You're welcome, Rajesh Shwari. Excuse me if I say your name wrong. I was left out by everyone, even my ex, in June. Life got so scary. Well, you're here now, lovely you, okay? You're here now, and we have an awesome community, okay? And everything's gonna be okay, all right? Everything's gonna be okay. I liked your last video. Thank you so much, Just Marson. Appreciate that. Your last video helped me a lot. Yes, I knew it would. I knew it would. It's an absolute gem. It's an absolute gem. It just doesn't look like it. Just watching it just doesn't look like it, but it's an absolute gem, guys. If you guys haven't seen my latest video and you guys are struggling with transmuting energies, go do it. Go watch it right now. So yes, money blockages, guys. You guys absolutely deserve to make money, guys. You just do, okay? You just do, right? Now, again, while you are making money, okay, always think, am I moving from my heart, or am I moving from my ego, right? And by the way, if you do move from your ego at times, it's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. Just check it again. Check your ego again and balance it again. And that's it. It's not a big deal. Don't beat yourself. Oh, great, I'm being egotistical again. I'm going back down to my... No. It's okay. Check your ego. Because the thing is, a lot of us light workers, not all of us, but a lot of us that are going to be taking massive, massive action, right? We're going to require our ego a little bit. We have to use our ego for good, in a sense. We have to use it as a tool, because it is still going to be around, right? And I made a video about this as well in my recent TikToks. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for the clarity. You're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. Once your third eye opens, you're considered angelic DNA. Interesting. That's cool. Absolutely. But the thing is, here's the thing though. I got keys. You are considered, but your DNA isn't really upgraded yet. When you have your third eye open. It's funny that my third eye's going crazy right now, but you do need flow. You do need a flow of Kundalini to have upgraded DNA. Right. Last video helped a lot. It healed through a lot. Awesome. Perfect. I'm glad that the last video helped, man. I'm glad the last video helped. I knew it was gonna turn a lot of people off, just because of what what is said on the title, but it doesn't matter. That video is going to reach the right amount of people. It's gonna reach the right people at the right time. It is impossible for us to fail. That's right. Right. And by the way, guys, like, money, like when I'm talking about money, I'm not saying that we're gonna be millionaires unless you truly believe it and know it. Then you can create that, right? But I'm not saying like. To me, it's more about just freedom, right? And just to be able to move on to the next stage of life, right? It's just about having freedom, and then when that does happen, right? When more abundance comes, because abundance is gonna come in time. It's not gonna come like that, right? It's gonna come, and then it's gonna give you challenges, then more abundance, then challenges, then more abundance. That's gonna be our journey, okay? And you have to be very patient, very slow, and keep trusting and keep believing, because the less you trust, the less you believe, all that stuff, the more you're delaying basically your greatness, right? So that's what it is, okay? Don't believe that you don't believe that you can't make money, because it's just not true, right? Even if you are not making any money right now, you have to be telling yourself that I deserve money, I will make money, and that money is love, right? And that money flows to me all the time. There's something, it's usually from school, and there's extreme pressure from society to make money so you can survive, right? That is actually what's causing our money blockages, especially for light workers like us, because we don't operate from fear. When we do, we don't thrive from it like normal humans do, right? Normal humans, or like lower humans, they have low energy, so they make money from that. They even thrive from that, right? But we don't do that. We're not like that. We're light workers, guys. Okay, we are the light. We have to make money from abundance, from an abundance mindset, and that is really difficult, right? But we can do it. I mean, who else is gonna do it, right? Of course, we're gonna do it. The Alchemist and the Lightworkers are gonna do it. Ravenous Puncher with the yen, or excuse me, not yen, the won. That's right. Yen is Japanese. Won. Let's go. No, wait, is this one? Or is this, it's been a while since you've been here, Ravenous, honestly. But thank you so much, man. I appreciate that so very much, for the 400, whatever that is. I fucking hate karmic cycles. Rupees, that's right. Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much. Who else is, there's someone else here that had a wand. I forgot who it was, though. I don't care how harsh it sounds. I want to move past this, Edgar. I'm falling so behind on everything. Okay, cool. So, no worries. No worries, man. What you need to do right now, at this very moment, is, I feel like you're a little bit stressed. So what you need to do right now is get your mind out of the future and get your mind out of the past for a little bit. I know it's, you can do this. You're an alchemist. You can do this. Just bring yourself to the present a little bit, right? Bring yourself to what's going on right now. Even if like the little voices and the energy is above you and all that stuff trying to mess with you, it's okay. It's not gonna bother you unless you let it bother you, okay? Bring yourself to the present moment right now. Just relax yourself and bring yourself here. Because here is all that matters. Here is where everything is, okay? You are not behind. You're not falling behind, okay? You're never behind. Everything happens in perfect timing, okay? Remember this and believe this with as much as you can, okay? Because it's true, absolutely true, okay? Now, for karmic cycles, no worries, by the way, on being how harsh you want to sound. I understand. For karmic cycles, don't let the negative feeling take you, okay? So basically, when you are dealing with cycles and things like that, instead of letting that feeling take you and make you stressed and all that stuff, bring yourself back to center again, bring yourself back to balance, present moment, and ask yourself, right? The number one thing that you got to ask yourself, what is the universe trying to teach me right now? I am a student of the universe. What is the universe trying to teach me right now? Right? That way you become the observer now. You're not feeling what you're doing, right? You're not feeling the negative feelings anymore. You're not experiencing it. Now you're observing it. Now you're seeing like, what is it that the universe is trying to teach me right now? Let me see. It's probably trying to teach me to be more independent in myself, right? It's probably trying to teach me to not let things get to me. It's probably trying to teach me to, focus more on being in present moment, right? Look for things like that and write them down. The more you write these things down, now you have a whole list of all the things, all the wins that you've made. Does this make sense? And it's gonna boost you, right? When you have, look, the thing is, when it comes about confidence, when you want to have confidence, it's hard to have confidence initially. But if you do things right and you prove to yourself that, wow, I actually went to the gym today. I thought I would never be able to do it. I went to the gym and it wasn't that bad. Nobody made fun of me. Nobody did. I just did my thing and it was fun. I'm excited to go back tomorrow again, right? That gives you confidence because you took the action towards it, right? So the thing about being an alchemist is not just always in the mind, right? It's not always transmuting in the mind. We can also transmute with actions, guys, right? With actions. If you're in your bedridden, right? Depressed, feeling down, like I don't know what's wrong with my life. I have a darkness of the soul. Go for a walk, right? Go for a run. Get your mind off of that, right? Go to the gym, right? Do something physical. Go to the park and just walk around, right? You'll find out that when you come back how much better you feel, even if you were in a low state. Queen Alien with the 555, love it, love it, love it. Thank you for the super chat. How can I move on in love after leaving my twin flame? How do I shift focus? He's toxic and I want to enjoy a new safe love. Perfect. This is a root chakra and sacral chakra energy. So obviously right away, if you want to feel safe in your own body, if you want to feel safe in your own sexuality, in yourself, and be good independently with yourself, right? Work on these two chakras, and of course your heart chakra, right? You want to love yourself, right? Practice self-love. Cord cutting is helpful if connected emotionally, energetically. Yes. So you want to shift focus. Okay, so again, instead of, when it comes to twin flames, it's always the same thing. Instead of focusing on the twin flame relationship, right? Instead of focusing on it like as if the twin flame relationship is the thing that's gonna make me evolve, instead of focusing it like that, refocus on yourself now. Forget about the twin flame thing for now. Right now, just refocus on yourself and tell it, no, this is my spiritual journey for me, and that's it, right? This is my spiritual journey for me personally, to discover myself, to discover who I am, be the best version of myself, right? That's what you got to tell yourself. Again, all of these things, it's all mindset, guys. It's all just mindset tricks, a way of looking at things, right? Because if you that's perspective. And by the way, perspective on the other side is everything, guys. Is everything. Because with a different perspective, it literally puts you in different dimensions, right? If you have a low perspective, you'll be in the lower dimensions. If you have a high perspective or an even higher understanding, you can keep going higher and higher and higher and higher, right? So everything is perspective. So shift that mindset and that perspective from I'm on a twin flame journey to I'm on a spiritual journey for myself, right? And I just happen to be on a twin flame journey because it's gonna help me on my evolution. But don't get it twisted. This is about my evolution, okay? Okay, again, Ravenous Puncher, man, that name, boom, love that name. You're welcome, you're very much welcome, and thank you so much for the super chat as well. I really do appreciate that. Saludos, greetings from USA to India, baby, yeah. Hey Edgar, this will be an obvious answer, but okay. Can I work for you to earn a bit of pocket money? At this moment, I'm not looking for anybody. I'm not looking for anyone on my team yet. when my course goes live, there's more events that are going to happen with my YouTube channel later on. When that happens, when my course goes live, I'm going to need possibly maybe even some editors, probably, right? So by then I'll probably hit you guys up on the Discord or something like that if you guys want anything like that. Okay. But at this moment, I don't really need anybody yet. Okay. What were you thinking of doing anyway, Omkra? Question. I'm in a very low vibe for days. Okay. Could you tap into my energy? Excuse me, and tell me what's going on. Yeah. Alright. Just gonna get my crystals real quick, okay? These past couple of days, though, there has been a very heavy energy in the collective, and I felt it as well. It was very heavy. It was kind of. It took me a long time to transmute it. Okay, so if you guys are feeling this as well, it's just a heavy energy. And again, the law of rhythm when it comes to the universe, right? And this rhythm, and with the law of rhythm, the universe is always gonna go in waves, right? So all we're experiencing right now is just a low wave. That's it. Okay. It will be overcome. Connect me. Yes. Okay. What does Paul need to know at this very moment? The universe is the mind. He needs to understand that the power is in his mind. He has the power to shift if he wants to, if he believes it to. Anymore. There is an energy that he is cultivating in his environment. He has the power to transmute that energy. Okay, so Paul, it seems like I feel like you have some type of energy wherever it is that you're at, right? You're cultivating this energy. I don't know if it's from negative thoughts a lot, but basically what you're doing in the astral or in the 4D is you're creating this negative energy above you, and it's staying there wherever it is in your environment, maybe in your room, in your house, or whatever, right? I suggest what you should do is obviously practice your affirmations, right? Locate whatever it is that this energy is trying to get to you, because okay, I don't like saying attack, but locate what this energy is trying to disrupt you, right? Because these lower energies, when they come, right, they will go into your fears or your insecurities or something, whatever it is that they're trying to get to, right? And if they get one of your insecurities and you let them, and you start having fear, you start being insecure and anxious or anything, they're there already, right? And the more you think about this, right, the bigger this insecurity gets and the bigger this energy gets. So I'm feeling this is what's kind of happening with you a little bit. You're kind of cultivating this energy right here, like this lower vibe energy a little bit. But I don't know what it is that you are what it is that you are fearing or anything, what type of insecurity that it's trying to get at. But I suggest you try to look deep within what it is, and very important, clear your room and your space. I don't know if you do it or not. Obviously you have to do it several times because sometimes they just won't leave. They're very very stubborn, these lower energies. Okay, so clear your room. If you have crystals, that's totally okay. If you are into Jesus, whatever, use your cross. All that stuff works. Okay. So clear your room, use some Palo Santo or some sage, clear your room, and then ask Divine Father and Divine Mother to be there and provide love and protection, okay? What are your favorite ways to do shadow work? Thank you, KT, for the $1.99. I really do appreciate that super chat. Um, excuse me. What are your favorite ways to do shadow work? The way I usually do shadow work is very unconventional. I don't do shadow work as in like everything I did, guys. Honestly, I didn't follow any book on shadow work. I just did it on my own. I just meditated, and it just it just came, right? So the way I do it is it was all childhood trauma for me, big time, and several things that were, I'm not going to say what they are because they're very personal to me, but several things that were very heavy insecurities, very heavy insecurities that put me into depression, right? So I already knew what I had, what was wrong with me. So when I would meditate, all I would do is no, I will get to you, Dennis. I will get to you. I promise. I'll get to you right now. Okay. Um, all I would do, and no worries, bro. No worries. Don't say sorry. You're not. Don't say sorry, bro. There's no sorry. Okay. Hmm. But anyway, I what I would do is I'll ask my guides, and since I have I'm very good at claircognizance. That's my abilities, and also I'm a really good channeler. I can just it just came to me. So I talk to them in my mind. I'm always talking to them. Even right now, I'm talking to spirit and to my spirit guides all the time in my mind, right? And the more you practice this, the more they're gonna help heal you, because that's what happened to me. Like all the insecurities that I had, my guides would come and tell me like, no, you're not worthless, right? That was one of my insecurities. You're not worthless. You're actually, you have a big purpose ahead of you. You should be incredibly confident. You're amazing. All these things, right? All these things. So I suggest, right, trying your best to um, connect to one of your spirit guides. I know it's difficult. I know it's very difficult, but I have videos about this, guys. I have videos on how to connect to the spirit guides and how to connect to your higher self. If you practice what I'm saying in those videos, you'll get there, guys. You'll get there, but you have to lose that doubt. That voice in your head, that's one of your guides. That's one of your higher selves, right? It's not just you. There's a bunch of different versions of you inside. Bunch of different voices, right? Become more aware of those voices. Become more aware of those and speak to those voices, because you're technically speaking to yourself, but it's still a different part of you, a different version of you, a different spirit guide inside of you, because you are your spirit guides as well. So speak to the different voices in you and practice this. The more you practice this, the more you're gonna practice discernment too, because I know a lot of you guys have problems with discernment. You're scared to know if maybe you're talking to a demon or not, right? So the more you practice this, guys, the more better you're gonna get discernment, the better you're gonna have connections with your guides, the easier it is gonna be to talk to them, and the easier it's gonna be to to have them guide you, right? Doodle Dodge asks, how much do we have to believe to shift? Do we need to be completely delusional or just lightly affirm for a few moments a day? There were moments in my journey where I was completely, absolutely delusional. and I literally seemed crazy at times. But I didn't care. I believed in my I believed so much that I just know that I knew, right? And when that happened, I went viral. I went viral on my TikToks. I went viral on my YouTube. All these things, right? Honestly, yeah, you have to believe until you're completely delusional, right? You know what I mean? Until it becomes annoying. Now, this does not mean that you're gonna do it in one day, right? If you lightly affirm every day, right, and every day you practice, and you put as much belief every day, it's like going to the gym, guys, right? It's like you're working out. You're working out that muscle in your mind, right? You're working out that muscle in your your connection to your aura. You're working out all that stuff, right? So just keep practicing, but practice on your belief too. Believe as much as you can. Put as much energy in your words, right? When you're saying your affirmations, say them out loud, right? And be disciplined as well. You want to have a spiritual practice and be a little bit disciplined, even if it's just meditating one day for like an hour, right? And then saying your affirmations and talking to yourself in the mirror. Have some form of discipline and dedication when it comes to that. I'm not saying you have to completely destroy yourself, always super disciplined, but balance, right? Okay, question. Hita says, I've been feeling low for weeks. Okay. Sometimes know why and sometimes not. have also been doubting where I am, feeling lost. Any messages from my guides? Yeah, I'll do that right now. But what's going on is with you is it's the same thing that's going on in the collective, right? If you say the past 2 weeks, it's perfect. It's the past 2 weeks. These past 2 weeks, these past couple of days, and up until the next week, there's a heavy low coming, right? A lot of you guys probably haven't even experienced this heavy low, but you will. So I'm not saying be prepared, don't have fear or anything like that. Just stay in your divinity, okay? This will pass. So, um, they're saying that you need to be more aware, and also, this is important, you need to call upon them more. You need to call upon your spirit guides more. And you know what they're telling me right now? They're actually showing me an image right now. And I think I know what they're trying to say. If you need protection, get in a meditative lotus stance, right? Boom. Get in a meditative state and call upon your spirit guides. When you do this, visualize light bodies around you. Boom, 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 around you. Those are your spirit guides. When you do this, believe in this as much as you absolutely can till it becomes annoying, basically. They will protect you from lower energies. Okay? So try that tonight. And remember, when you are imagining them all pure white light around you, right? That means no darkness can penetrate. Okay, Edgar, I would like to ask a question. Can I know if I had past life with that guy, and who were we? Okay. Oh, excuse me. Let me do Dennis real quick first, okay? Let me get to Dennis first. I'm sorry, Dennis. I keep skipping you, bro. I apologize. Let me do Dennis first, okay? I will have possibly more messages for you, Dennis, as well. I'll send them to you in the DMs, okay, brother? They're saying this live is also for you. So the things that you hear, the techniques that you hear in this live, you should try them as well. So basically the technique that I told Anahita right now to imagine your spirit guides around you, because you keep wanting to tap into your spirit guides, but you can't, right? So they want to show you that they're there, but you have to ask. The thing about angels and spirit guides and all these things, they cannot purposely help you unless you ask, right? Or unless it's part of your destiny, right? But you have to ask. You have to be willing to ask, even if there's like a bunch of darkness around you telling you that it's not gonna work, blah blah blah. Don't listen to that darkness. Just ask, right? Ask, and then imagine your spirit guides around you for protection. Okay. Other than that, I know they have another message for you as well, including a person that you asked. Okay, Dennis. I would rather tell you this in DMs. Okay. It's a good message, trust me. But I'll tell you this in the DMs. Let me write it down so I don't forget. Um, Baby, can you pass? Oh, thank you. Let me write it down, bro. It's frozen. Maybe restart it. Restart it if it's frozen. Okay. Awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Okay, that should be good. All right, Dennis. I'll send you that in the DMs after this live. Okay, brother. Stay in high spirits, all right, bro. And remember what I told you in the DMs. Okay. Remember what I told you. All right. All right. I might have to look into that book as well, Catherine. You are a badass. How to stop doubting yourself and your greatness and start living an awesome life. Wow. I might have to look into that. It's true, man. It's true. You know, here's the thing, guys. You know, like, I get that we want to check our egos, right? But there's nothing wrong with telling yourself that you are great, right? There's nothing wrong with saying that you are in a great purpose and that you're going after your greatness. There's nothing wrong with that. The only thing that can go wrong if you say that is if you're comparing yourself to others, right? If you say that I'm greater than others, right? Then that becomes a service to self, right? But if you say that you're great because you are connecting with God, because God is great, then you're actively practicing the law of one, because that's Christ consciousness, right? Has anyone else been feeling stuck in an unpleasant environment? I'm sure there has been. I'm sure plenty of you guys are feeling that way right now. I can feel it, that a lot of you guys are in an environment that you do not want to be in. But that's the thing. That's why we're healing, guys. Okay, that is why we're healing. That's why we're doing our thing. That's why we're doing our stuff. All that stuff, right? That's why That's why we're out. We're transmuting and all these things, so we can get to a point in our frequency to where it's time to leave that environment, to where it's time for us to finally move to another environment that has a higher frequency, because we just can't be there anymore, right? So remember, guys, when you're in an environment that's just like, man, I'm stuck here, I can't do anything, be patient, guys. Be patient, and keep focusing on your healing. That is the most important thing, right? Because eventually the more you heal and the more you, I know it's hard, especially being in certain environments, but again, these are tests by the universe as well, right? So keep trying your best to heal. Go to the lighthouse, go check out other communities for soul tribe, soul fam, all that stuff, so you won't be alone. And then eventually, when you're finally healed enough, right, your chakras are flowing, then you can actually get out of that environment, because most likely what the universe is going to do is going to redirect you. If it is time for you, you've healed a certain part of you, right? Or maybe you have more confidence now, then it's time for you to move out of your house now and get away from this environment now, because now you have confidence in yourself to do so, right? Because you healed. right? So that's the universe being like, okay, here you go, Edgar. Boom, get out of here already. You're not needed here anymore, bro. Get out of here and go spread your love somewhere else, right? Queen Alien with the 555 again. Super awesome. Thank you, Queen Alien. How to trust my intuition self and have a more confidence at work. Yes. Confidence comes from absolute certainty. Okay. And the certainty comes from being certain not only in your actions, which is the solar plexus, but in yourself, in who you are, in your divinity, in what your purpose is, and what your energy is, and you express yourself fully. That's your throat chakra, right? And I'm not saying you're gonna speak your mind like a jerk all the time, but you're gonna give your opinion, right? You're gonna say your truth, right? And you're saying it with love, right? So you practice these things, right? Move from love, right? Move yourself from love. That way you gain more confidence in yourself, right? Now, when it comes to intuition, like it's the same thing, okay? Feel where your message of intuition is coming from, okay? Feel where your message of intuition is coming from. So if you get a feeling, right? Don't go over there, right? Or don't do this, or don't do that. Where is it coming from, right? Is it coming from deep within, this inner deep knowing from the heart? Or is it kind of like here, right? Or is it like here? Or is it like over here? Or is it like around you, right? Or does it feel weird, right? Like feels a little odd. This doesn't feel like you're trying to guide me, right? If it's your intuition, it's always guiding you. So if it feels like it's not trying to guide you, it feels like, why is he? It just feels weird, right? Ask it again, and this time ask. Give me the correct answer. Give me the truth. Give me the real intuition answer, right? And then it will give you the right answer. That's how you can practice discernment. The way I practice discernment was doing this every single day. Every single day. I'm always in my mind speaking to myself, speaking to my guides, and then sometimes I'll get messages from, trickster spirits or lower energies and stuff trying to mess with me, trying to cause chaos. And that's how I trained myself to have discernment. You ask again, and you ask again, and you feel. You feel. Is it from the heart? Is it from over here? Or is it from over here? From over here? Right? It's all about awareness. Okay? Thank you for the super chat. That's ironic. I lost my voice this week. Still gone. Interesting. Yes. So, wow. So yeah, that's definitely something to do with probably your throat chakra as well. If you want to have more confidence in yourself, right? And I know it's hard for us as well, especially being spiritual people, because not everyone is spiritual, especially not the way we are, right? They might think we're a little woo or whatever. But here's the thing, man. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Honestly. Like, speak your truth anyway, right? It doesn't have to be like in your face. It doesn't have to be like, you have to believe what I'm saying, No, it's just like every now and then you're gonna be like, well, thank you, universe, right? And be serious about it. Even if other people see you then. She's thanking the universe. I am thanking the universe, right? Because it's good for me. Not for you. I'm doing it for me. That's self-love right there, okay? Ridma just started a new venture. Will it be successful? Any guidance on it? Okay, Ridma, are you starting a business venture? No, okay, cool. Do you feel like what you are going to be doing is coming out from your heart? Oh, jeez. I cannot tell you, Ridma. I'm sorry. Something's telling me that I'm not supposed to tell you this. It feels like this is an event in your life that you have to go through. And it's going to propel you to different events in your life. Give me more. Show me more. Yes, events. and redirection. So I cannot tell you if it's going to be successful or not, right? But I don't think you should be focusing on that anyway. I think what you should be focusing on is more on the journey, because there are lessons that you're going to be learning on this journey that are going to cause evolution for you. That's what you should be focused on. Yes. Yes. This is your destiny. Yep. This is evolution. So you might gain more confidence from this. You might gain it feels like you might gain confidence from this. But you have to look into, because you could either, there's two ways, right? You can get destroyed, or you can gain more confidence. The way to gain more confidence is you have to look for the lessons that you are learning in evolution, and you have to look at things from outside the box. Okay. Everything is timing. Every single thing is timing, and it'll come. Guys, you just have to win once. That's it. You literally only have to win once. You could be failing all the time, failing. You win one, that's it. That's it. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. I'm so curious about past life. Also, like, I had deja vu when he made a song for me. Like, I already heard the melody, but I never did. Maybe in a past life. I think I told you this already, that you guys did have a past life together, FSPS. Because it feels like I told you already. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, it's time to, it's the same thing that I'm going to tell, that I said, excuse me. It's the same thing that I told Queen Alien, okay, FSBS, and I know this is going to be the same thing I told you last time, but you really have to begin to focus on your own evolution again, okay? You have to focus on your own evolution. You keep focusing on the twin flame relationship, but it is a side thing. This is about your evolution. The reason why you're in this twin flame in the first place is to evolve. Focus more on your evolution. If it is your destiny, you'll get together again, okay? But as of this very moment, the best thing to do right now is to focus on your own divinity. Because it seems that what I'm feeling is the only way to reach that divinity in yourself is you think you have to be in this twin flame thing, but that's not true at all. You have divinity in yourself already. You have God in yourself already. You can reach God right now. But I get it, the twin flame thing is fun. It's a cool journey. It's an intense journey as well. Very difficult journey for lots of people, because there's some very, very heavy lessons when it comes to these type of things. But as of this very moment, look for your own divinity within yourself, for your own wholeness within yourself. Once you become whole with yourself, then the other will come. Okay? Yes, I would only like to know about past life. I'm grateful for everything that happened. Awesome. Okay, cool. Past life. It's hard for me to tap into past lives because when I ask for past lives, I just get a bunch of visions of Egypt, and it's usually always Egypt, right? Which I'm guessing you had a past life in Egypt, FSBS, but I don't know if it was with this guy. Yeah, there's just a lot of past lives. Okay. There's a couple things in there. Um, there's a couple of lives that you lived with this person, with this energy. Feels like anyway. Feels like a lot of those. The thing is, it doesn't matter because if I tell you this, I think it's gonna switch your mindset into something else, which I don't want to do that. It just feels like you have to figure this out on your own. This feels like when it is time for you to know about the past lives, it is time. It doesn't feel like it's time yet. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's very true, Catherine. Funny because the higher vibe I am, the more open to my guides I am, and and they like playing songs for me as a soundtrack. Absolutely. Oh, here's another thing, guys. Here's another, very good, actually, 100%. That's one of the reasons why I smile a lot when I'm doing my readings right here, because I raise my frequency to the highest levels so I can speak to my guides, right? And then I'll come back to my 3D self again. Yes, very true. Another thing too, guys, is there are really no gatekeepers. Okay, I know I've said this before, but I think this is very, very important. Music opens portals. Okay, music opens portals. Okay, so it doesn't matter what meditation music you're listening to, or even frequency. Okay, um, sometimes it does, but it really doesn't. Okay, if you have a song that is stuck, that you've been listening to for a long time, maybe your whole life, for some reason this song gets to you, the music, the feelings, it comes out. Like, everybody is personal. Someone can listen to a song and it'll bring out different feelings. Okay, so those songs are portals to discovering yourself, portals to discovering different versions of yourself, portals to discovering different spirit guides within yourself. Okay, all of that stuff, guys. So if you have any songs that you only listen to yourself, like guilt, whatever you want to call it, guilty pleasure songs that you only listen yourself. It could even just be music, instrumentals, soundtracks from movies or soundtracks from video games, all that stuff. All of that is a spiritual experience, guys. All of those songs open portals to different areas in your life and discovering of yourself. Okay. Um, The birds do add to the experience. Singing bird, the birds do add. um, a little bit. Yes, I'm sorry, FSBS. I'm sorry. That's all I can give you. Okay, but, no worries, no worries, no worries. Everything comes in timing. Okay, so just be patient with yourself. Okay. My twin flame returned when I reached the wholeness inside myself. So I'll sign that comment editor. We are still together. Yes, Coach. I can't say your name. I'm so sorry. Yes. Thank you for being a live example of what I'm speaking about. That's the thing, guys. If you guys find yourself right now in a twin flame relationship, okay. By the way, I don't focus on twin flame relationships. So, but anyway, if you guys find yourself in twin flame, that's the most of the time. That's the thing. Most of the time, that's the thing. Okay, it's always there's the separation is there for a reason. It's so you can find the divinity within yourself, the wholeness within yourself. It's always that, guys. It's always that. So if you find yourself in a separation right now from your twin flame, and your twin flame for some reason is in a low spot, or it's just like it just doesn't vibe with you or whatever, but yet you still have that spiritual connection, right? It just means that it's time to focus on yourself. It's time to focus on your own divinity, and it's time for you to heal. Because if you heal, they're gonna heal too, because they are also a part of you. Does this make sense? Right? And even then, sometimes the thing is, staying away from your twin flame can cause an ego death in that other twin flame, right? Because they are also connected. They don't know, but they are also connected. So like, man, they're ignoring me. They don't want to be with me anymore. There's something wrong with me. I messed up. Let me go. Maybe it's my ego, right? And they'll check into these things. That's how the twin flame journey kind of works, right? Thank you for saying that, Coach. Appreciate that. Oh man, Edgar, you are so on point about this. I got goosebumps all over. Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. The spiritual chills, man. I love that. Question: what's the cause of my shame? Is it a big blockage? Uh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I tapped into your energy last time, Paul, and yes, it feels like it's a very big blockage that you have. Very big blockage, and it's a sacral chakra and a root chakra, but more sacral chakra blockage. So what this means that, to me at least, is you have a hard time expressing yourself, but not through your voice, right? Probably that too, but probably just through your body, expressing yourself through your body, loving who you are, right? Loving your physical. Seems like you have some type of shame to that, and it might even be tied to a trauma that you had when you were a child. So that's going to require some shadow work and speaking with your inner child about that. Basically telling them that you're not worthless, bro. You're not worthless. You should feel no shame. In fact, you are a beautiful soul, right? A beautiful soul that's part of God. Okay. Yes, I understand. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Paul. You don't always have to do affirmations. Okay, so this is why it's so important to try to tap into your higher self. That's why I have those videos on tapping into your higher self, okay? What would your higher self say? What would your higher self say to you at this very moment? Things like that, right? So instead of just doing only affirmations, also say, like, what would my higher self tell me right now? Like, what would my higher self right now at this very moment tell me, my lower self, or me right now, the one that is in shame? What would my higher self tell me right now, right? And then say it. Say it like as if you were your higher self. Right? I love you. There's no need to be in shame. You're amazing. You're beautiful. Why would you be in shame first? You're part of God. You're a part of a soul, right? And you tell yourself these things, man. You tell yourself these things with as much energy and intention as you can. Every single day, you're gonna boom, 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 transmute that shame. Transmute that shame. That is shadow work. That's how I did it, and it's gonna work the same for you guys as well. Affirmations are just there, right, as like what's it called, as like a guide. They're just there to guide you a little bit, but in between that, you can tell yourself things as well, yourself. Guys, you don't always just have to follow a book and just affirmations this and how. Oh, it's inside, guys. It's inside. What would my higher self tell me right now at this very moment? Right? You got this, bro. Okay? You got this. Everything will come in time, okay? Everything comes in timing. But you have to stay, you have to believe, you have to have faith, right? Because faith is of high frequency. You have to trust yourself, bro, right? Trust yourself and who you are. My twin flame is all toxicity and ego. I pulled away to save myself. Yes. Yeah, it's all part of the journey. All part of the journey. It's about empowering yourself as well, Queen Alien. That's what it is, right? Separating yourself is empowerment in yourself. To know that you can depend on yourself and that is okay. Okay. One moment at a time. I like that, KK. That's true. Whitney Houston. Incredible voice. This morning I was crying and feeling so low, and then I realized I was soul sick. I wasn't living from my heart, but from fear. My soul was sick. Man, let's all... Are you feeling better, Catherine, by the way? Are you feeling better? Hopefully you're feeling better, okay? And yes, you are correct. I like that, by the way. Soul sick, yes. Man, I don't like that you are feeling low, Catherine. I do not like that at all. We'll pray for you, okay? Let's all pray for everyone in here that is feeling low energies and in the lighthouse as well. We're all pray for you. We're all gonna send you good vibes, okay? But here's the thing, guys. If we are praying for you, right? You give those prayers consent, okay? If someone is praying for you and giving you love, you accept it. Accept that love, okay? Because they're giving it to you from the heart. When you accept that love, you are also giving love back to them. It's like thank you You're honoring them, honoring whoever's giving you prayers. Thank you for their prayers. I'll accept those prayers. It's honor, it's love exchange, right? And by doing that, just by doing that, love exchange, you are putting yourself in the love frequency, right? Higher frequencies. That's the same thing with the video that I just posted, right? About loving your demon, your lower energies, loving your demons. By you loving them, right? By you giving them love, even if it doesn't work initially, you are actively transmuting those demons into love because you're giving them love. They don't know what to do, right? They're like, man, this guy's loving me. Why, right? It's gonna transmute into a love energy, right? So that's what it is to be an alchemist, by the way. 111 on the clock. Let's go FSBS. Hey Edric, how can I find what job or business will bring in more financial abundance for me that is aligned with my purpose? This is more of a personal thing. It's going to be more difficult for me to just understand, and even me just tapping into your energy is going to be difficult because you have to discover yourself. You have to know yourself, right? In order to know yourself, you have to obviously heal and balance your chakras and stuff like that. Good night, FSBS. Thank you for being here. And eventually your soul's purpose and all that stuff will start to come out. But the thing is, here's the thing. Here's how I figured it out. For I'd say maybe like around 2018, I just my life was just so low. I had nothing going on. I hated 9 to 5s. I hated work. I just like it sucked. I hated school. I never went to school. I went to college and I just dropped out. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it, right? So eventually what turned to me was like, oh, maybe actually start a business, right? That's how I'm going to make money, right? And I went into a self-development type of thing. I learned, I started trying to be more disciplined. I started trying to be more, more dedicated. And I was dedicated in self-development. I started working out. I started going to the gym. All these things, right? All physical things. Obviously, nothing to do with spirit or the mind or the soul. But it's still very healthy because it was very good for me because it instilled discipline, instilled self-development. I learned about stoicism. All these things, right? So you have to look at your life like that. Because for me, all that was like prepping me for what I'm doing now, right? So look at your life. Look at the struggles that you had. Look at the things at the events, by the way, right? The events that led you to where you are right now. The events that led you to where your dark night of the soul, your things like that. What is it that you like to do when you were a kid? Did you like to draw? Did you like to sing? Did you like to talk on the camera like I'm doing, right? Did you want to be a YouTuber when you were a kid? When I was a kid, I wanted to be a YouTuber, right? Did you want to be a YouTuber, right? Did you want to do this? Did you want to create content? What? Look back at those things. Because this journey isn't just when we're awakened spiritually till now. No, this journey is your whole life. Your whole life has been a spiritual journey, right? So you have to look at all these things. When you look at all these things, and by the way, the more you heal, the more you're going to discover things about yourself, bringing you closer to your soul's purpose, right? That's probably the best thing that I can tell you right now, man, is to look deep within yourself. Okay. Let me see. Look deep within yourself. To align yourself to your purpose. But here's the thing as well, another thing, right? It doesn't have to be super intense. You don't have to create content like me, right? You don't have to, right? There's so many ways to create content, by the way, right? There's Instagram posts without anybody showing their face at all. It's just words, or it's just things like, or it's just a voice, or even just an AI thing, or whatever, right? There's many ways you can write articles online, right? There's many ways. You just gotta have to get your foot in the door when it comes to business a little bit, right? And also, like I said before, a lot of you guys, unless you have an itch, a really big itch to be like, I need to do something big when it comes to spirituality. But if it's just like, oh, I'm just here to spread my light and I'm just here to assist, right? If that's your internal, then that means that literally anywhere where you go, you're going to spread your light. So if you choose a job that doesn't have to be supremely aligned with like spirituality, it still can be aligned to your soul's purpose, right? So you can be a hairdresser. I know someone told me this. You can be a hairdresser, and I think while she was doing hairdressing, she was speaking to the people, right? And she was giving them guidance, she was giving them love, and it was like a therapy session for them, right? So you can do something like that. You just have to find out what it is that you personally like, and at the same time, you can spread your light in that, right? Okay. Pamela asks, I think I'm blocking communication with my twin. Is that the throat chakra, or could it be coming from the root chakra? Sometimes it feels really... I know, it's confusing. Excuse me, the reason why it's confusing is because it's very subtle, the energies. Very, 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 very subtle. Like if you are in fear of judgment, that fear of judgment could take away self-love for yourself. Now you don't love yourself because you are conforming to other people's view about you, right? So now you're not yourself anymore. So see, just by one fear of judgment has blocked your heart chakra, has blocked your root chakra, has blocked your throat chakra, right? So it can be very confusing, but they all tie together, right? So communication with your twin. I need to know a little bit more. Like how are you blocking communication? Is it spiritually? Is it that you just don't want to talk to him, right? Or her? Is it just you just don't want to talk to them or whatever? What is it exactly? Can you give me a little bit more? You're a caregiver, okay. Yeah, give me a little bit more. A little bit more. Communication, yeah. Because if you're not speaking to them like directly, right? With confidence, like you're my twin flame, and then boom, 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 right? Boom, confidence. It's definitely a solar plexus because you're not taking action on it, and it's also a throat chakra blockage, right? But the thing is, I need a little bit more context because this could also just be an event that's going on in your life. Maybe you're not supposed to talk to him yet because it's the timing is not there yet. It could be something like that too. Okay. Ridma, it is not you failing, okay? It is not you failing, it is your fear of failing. It is not you failing, it is your fear of failing. That is what the universe is trying to get you to see. That is a blockage. It is not you failing that's a blockage. I failed all the time. All the time. I failed so many times, right? But failure is just redirection. Failure is just a learning experience. That's all it is, okay? It is not failure itself. It is you fearing failure. But when you fail, you learn. That's how you learn in this world, okay? Stop fearing failure and instead look for love. Instead, love your journey. Stop fearing failure and love your journey. It is not about the destination, it's about the journey. Have love for your journey. You're an alchemist. Wear it like a badge of honor, man. I'm an alchemist. How many people are alchemists? Seriously, right? And I know this is a little bit of the ego right here, but how many people are actually alchemists? Not too many people. You're an alchemist. You are unique. You can transmute energies. People can't do that, right? Okay? Focus on the journey and focus on the healing. And heal this fear of failure that you have, because that is the thing that's actually stopping you. It's not the failures. It is your fear of failure that is stopping you. Because now if you have a fear of failure, you're not going to take action anymore. Even now you're like, I don't even know if I want to do it anymore. Because you have this fear of failure, right? Focus on failure, you're going to fail, obviously. Focus on failure, you're going to feel down, okay? Don't focus on that. Love the journey and trust. Trust and flow with the universe. Redma, do it. I say do it because this is going to open up other events in your life. Even if you fail, it doesn't matter. This is going to open up other events in your life, taking you and redirecting you, okay? Have courage. And remember, like I said before, okay? Transmuting isn't just being in the mind and transmuting. Sometimes healing and transmuting means taking action. That's sometimes, in order to heal procrastination, you just gotta get up and freaking do it and not think about it. Not think about it, just do it. Right? And then once you're 5 minutes into whatever project that it is that you're doing, it feels good already. It feels really good. Sometimes you don't even want to stop working or whatever, right? Okay. You got this, man. You got this, Ridma, right? Do not focus on the failures. Focus on the evolution. Okay, guys. Yeah. 222. Well, 223 now. But this is it. I think this is gonna be it for this live. This was a wonderful live. I'm getting some DMs from you guys right now. I think this is it. Yeah, I love you guys so very, very much, man. If you guys, my 9 to 5 is draining and it's very toxic. I really don't want to be there anymore. Yes, okay. So PJ, follow that. Okay, follow that feeling, because that's how I felt too. I was working construction before this, and I just couldn't do it anymore. It was killing my body, so I just stopped. And I just went all into what it is that I had to do. But you have to be really clear and certain in what it is that you want to do, right? Because when you are certain, you are beginning to create that path, right? Certainty creates the path. If you're very certain on your higher self and your higher path, very, very certain, it creates it. Okay. So, anyways, I love you guys so very, very much, man. We got light workers from all over the place, man. Just keep spreading your light. Keep focusing on the journey, because it's about the journey, not the destination. Keep focusing on your healing, and yes, you're an alchemist. Okay, wear that like a badge of honor. I love you guys so very, very much. I'll be back on Wednesday, 3 p.m. Pacific time. If you guys want any of my services, if you guys want to check out Aura, this is a super awesome mental wellness meditation app. All that stuff is in the video description down below. And other than that, oh yes, and join the Discord. Thank you, Within the Brook. Join the Discord, guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.